What's up, guys? Welcome to an edition of Market Marauders, beating the market one trade at a time. If you're new to Market Marauders, investment channel helps you find best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below, like, comment, and share. Now today, I'll be giving you my Webull Options Trading Watchlist. So I try to give this list every week, just show you what stocks that I'm looking at for the week. Also, if you check out the community tab on my page, I have some picks throughout the week, penny stocks and option stocks, just around earnings season. As you know, earnings season is upon us, and lots of companies are giving their earnings. Some of the big players have already given their earnings earlier this week. And last week and the previous weeks before that. But it's still earnings season. There's still some companies they can capitalize on to make some gains. So make sure you hit that notification icon and the thumbs up to help the YouTube algorithm. And make sure that subscribe button so you can get updates on when I post each video, and stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's jump into the Webull Options Trading Watchlist so that we can see what plays are going to be made for this week. Alright guys, so welcome back, and we're going to be going over the options for today. So for the first one, we got ticker sign WMT for Walmart. Its moving average 10 is 132.58. Moving average 50 is 131.62. And the moving average 100 is 130.87. So it ended the week at 132.60, but it looks like after hours it rallied up a little bit to 133.05. So if we look at the chart, we can see that it is bullish. Because the moving average 10 line is above the moving average 50, the moving average 100 line, and the VWAP definitely shows that volume was very high for this particular stock. Seems to be continuing to go up, so that's good. Leading up to earnings that they have next week, so let's jump into that. These are some of the things that they're doing press release wise. So it says, Walmart's majority-owned Flipkart launches wholesale business to help small businesses in India source directly from manufacturers and producers. Walmart announces formal business and annual shareholders meeting with voting results. But the main thing is going to be that they're announcing that they're going to have their second quarter earnings conference call on next week. So, if you're new to investing into stocks, if you're new to investing in general, this is a way that you can get, helpful information on how stocks will perform and just an insight as an investor on how the company itself actually runs. So it's good information. It's free to new investors. You don't have to have like any, special thing for it. Just Google investor relations for Walmart. Click on, this corporate tab. It'll bring you into a portal. But it says it's at 7 a.m. CDT time. So just bear that in mind. That's when it'll start. So you don't want to go in early because you put into this waiting lobby. So you just want to go in around closer to the time where it actually will begin. So going to the next one that I have on here is Nvidia, ticker sign NVDA. Moving average 10 is 460.58. Moving average 50 is $454.42. Moving average 100 is $451.92, and they ended the week at $462.56. It looks like after hours they rallied up $1.44 more to end the week at $464 even. So pretty good as far as that's concerned. If you're not familiar with Nvidia, they make graphics cards and a lot of computer components. So I would treat them similar to a stock like AMD. AMD, when they had their earnings, I think it was last week or the week before, they rallied up quite a bit. So I'm kind of treating them the same as I'm treating Nvidia because they're in the same sort of sub-niche category. So they also have some investor events coming up. So Tuesday the 25th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, they have the BMO 2020 Virtual Technology Summit. So that's some good information to see all the things they have going on product-wise. Then they have the Citi Global Technology Virtual Conference, which will be some more good information coming out about the company itself. And that's going to be Wednesday, September 9th at 8:40 a.m. Pacific time. So tune into those events. It'll definitely give you some good insights on, the direction the company is moving, and all the different advancements that they have coming out, which all, will help you as an investor making a more informed decision on whether you should invest or shouldn't invest into a stock. Trading is the one thing where the more information the better, more informed decision you can make, which ultimately is the more money you can make. So, we love trying to get more information about companies so that, we can grow our accounts, because that's the whole goal of having the trading account. So going to our last one on here, we got ticker sign BABA for Alibaba. Moving average 10 is $252.99. Moving average 50 is $253.06, and the moving average 100 is $254.57. And on the week, they had ended at $253.97, and afterwards they had rallied up 23 more cents to $254.20. So, that's pretty good as far as that's concerned. Going into some background information on them, they actually have earnings coming up on them, so, pretty good for as far as that's concerned. And then, you could go and call in to the earnings as well. And listen to all the things they have going on. It's going to be the 20th, so look forward to that. And interesting to see how their results are going to actually pan out. If you're not familiar with what Alibaba is, it's sort of like the Chinese version of Amazon. So they do a lot of drop shipping. They send a lot of stuff for e-commerce. So look forward to that. Now I'm going to jump into the options section and what I think my plays will be for each one of these. So starting off with Walmart, we went through some background information on them, but jumped into the options side of them. In my personal opinion, I think a call would probably be the best option. They got a lot of stuff going on for them, and they definitely were able to profit off of the pandemic situation. People continue to go to Walmart in the U.S. I know in my local town, they continue to go to Walmart, even with the, different mask regulations that were imposed upon people. People still went to, Walmart. They adapted to the policies and continue to go. So I think, their revenue is going to be strong. Definitely considering, the fact that people are continuing to go to their stores. I think a good date will be September, 25th for a strike. For the expiration date, and the strike price, since their 52-week high is $134.13, and their 52-week low is $102 and even. I think a strike price between $134 and $140 is a pretty good place. So that's a little bit above their moving average. Their 52-week high. So I think they'll definitely test that 52-week high. They're already pretty close to it, even before earnings. So I think even after earnings, they could definitely set a new 52-week high. Definitely considering the fact they're so close to it. So I would say, between September 25th till for the expiration, and have a $134 strike price to $140 strike price. So on Webull, if you're not familiar with Webull, you're switching from Robinhood to Webull. This is going to be, the left-hand side is going to be calls. The right-hand side is going to be puts, denoted by the top two markers. The ask is going to be for selling. So if you highlight one, it'll say sell. And the bid is going to be buy. Likewise, on the right-hand side, the bid is going to be buy, and this is going to be the ask. So on here, I'm concerned with buying a call. So you're going to be looking for a price between $360 to $196 per option contract. Now, option contract is a contract to buy 100 shares. Is represented by 100 shares of a company at a specific strike price. So I'm very bullish on Walmart, which I believe, the stock will continue to go up Being bearish on a stock basically means you think it's going to continue to go down or start to go down in price. But I think Walmart, is one of those companies that definitely survived the pandemic situation, and their profits I think will definitely show how well they're doing overall. So if you're new to Webull, you'd like to sign up for Webull and get 2 free shares when you deposit $100 or more into an account. I have a link down below for that, so check that out. Also, join Robinhood if Robinhood is more of your flavor. I have a link down below for that, for trading on Robinhood. So jumping into the next one, we had Nvidia. So we're going to look at Nvidia. I think for the same expiration date would probably be pretty good in my personal opinion for that. But with a strike price between $465 to $475. Now their moving average, their 52-week high is $468.87. Their 52-week low is $147.39. But I am definitely treating Nvidia the same way I'm treating AMD. Now, if you look at AMD, going back to their history, when their earnings came out, they had a continuation, which basically means that the stock continued to run up even after. I think it had like a 2-day continuation where it ran up even after their earnings. So I'm looking for the same sort of situation with Nvidia, especially considering a lot of their technology is used in the new gaming consoles coming out. So a lot of developments with that. So I think a strike price between $465 to $475 would be a pretty good range. And we're looking at buying calls as well. So it's this first column right here. So between $465, you're going to be looking to pay $2,940 per contract. Looks to be only one of those available. Bear in mind, this is when the market is closed, so these prices will fluctuate. But the main thing you want to look at is the strike price and expiration date. Those stay stagnant, but the left-hand side prices change. And 475, you're looking at $2,405. So not too bad of a range, a little more expensive than the Walmart options, but risk management and your personal account will denote how you pick and choose that one. So going into the last one, we got ticker sign BABA for Alibaba. Since Alibaba has their earnings coming up as well, I'm gonna say the September 25th date and just continue with that date. Since their 52-week high is $268 and their 52-week low is $159, I think a good strike price between $255 and $270 is realistic. Now, when it comes to 52-week highs, that's always going to be a testing point for any stock. So just bear that in mind when looking at charts. 52-week highs should definitely be accounted for when looking at a stock. So, it's not often that companies break the 52-week high unless they're doing really, really well. And it's not often that companies beat the 52-week low in the opposite direction unless the company is doing, really bad. So, just bear that in mind. That's the range that I use as a subset to base, a lot of the trades on. So with a 52-week high for them being 268, I think, you may be able to, squeak by with some profits if you get a call between 255 and 270. Now, 270 would mean that they would have to go above their 52-week high, but anywhere in this range right here, I think you'll be good to go as far as options is concerned. If you go buying a call between 255 and 270, you're looking to pay $1,345 to $745. Now, there are more of the $745 options available, and there looks like to be about 30 of them, and about only 2 of the $255 strike price options with the September 25th date. But bear in mind, this is also when the market is closed. So when the market opens on Monday, these will change as well. So bear that in mind. When going and trading, these are not stagnant prices because the price of the stock fluctuates. So drop a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you are looking at these 3 stocks. Tell me which ones you are looking at. Do you think the information from, Alibaba or companies from China can be trusted. I know a lot of traders are talking about, possibly China, uh, elaborating their numbers, especially for the companies that are traded, throughout the U.S. But, I don't think that would be, a thing. But, you know, definitely a lot of caution when, talking about companies that are dealing in China because we don't, have the data for those countries. But anyway, drop a comment down below. Tell me what you guys are looking at. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and that notification so you can get notified every time a video is posted. And good luck to you all trading out there. Make sure you hit join IG. And I'll try to answer some of your questions on there if I can't answer them on YouTube. See you guys next time. Peace.